Hi everyone, welcome back to the Purifying Place. It's Rosalie Didana here. Today I am in a different location. I'm downstairs in my living room, and I have a little bit of time, but I wanted to do a soul message today instead. And I already pulled the cards, and so today I'm using a deck by Rebecca Campbell, and it's the Work Your Light Oracle card deck. But the first card that I pulled, which is, you know, what we're in right now, currently, energy we're in, and it is Pillars of Light. Pillar of Light. And it says, it's such a beautiful card. It says, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So if this video has found you, know that this message is for you. And I will begin by reading the message and then sharing what comes in intuitively as well. So it says, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. You are heaven and earth in perfect expression, a conduit for the light of the heavens to the earth. You are the rainbow bridge. Take time to meditate. Imagine yourself as a pillar of light connecting the light of the heavens above with the earth. As the light shines through each of your chakras, you activate the rainbow bridge that many ancient scriptures speak about, raising your vibration and the vibration of the planet. Linking the higher realms of the cosmos, guides, angels, and spirit with the ancient wisdom keepers and beings of planet Earth. They dance together through you, they sing together through you. Without your body, voice, and creations, neither can be expressed. For too long, we've been taught that God is outside of us, giving away our power to angels and spirit guides. But without you, they do not have a voice. You are the oracle. Do not look for guidance outside, for you hold all of the wisdom of the entire universe in the portal of your heart. In every cell of your body, do not see the angels and guides as above you, for without you, they have no way of communicating. You are the oracle. You are the rainbow bridge. You are the pillar of light. And it says, hold the card in your heart and say, I allow the light of the heavens and the light of the earth to flow through me now. I activate the codes of remembering within my cells and chakras. I activate my system as a rainbow bridge between heaven and earth. This is such a beautiful, beautiful card. And on the picture, it even has, a picture of a pillar of light, and there's rainbows, and there's a person there, and there's like symbols of angel wings, and it looks like you could see their energy body, and they're ascending, and up through this cave, and there's water. It's just so much, and it's so interesting because if you receive this message today, it's telling you that you are this pillar of light. You are this light for humanity. In a world currently where we're experiencing so much darkness and chaos and noise, there might be, you know, a feeling of giving in, of is this becoming too much, or is this even working? And this message is to remind you that you are the pillar of light. You are the frequency holder. You are the bridge between heaven and earth. And so to remain in your aligned frequency, that's why it says take time to meditate. Imagine yourself as this pillar of light connecting the heavens and the earth. Because what you're doing is harnessing that higher level frequency of the divine realms here on earth. And as the light shines through you, you are someone who has been cultivating their inner sense of self that has rooted themselves in God. And you are someone who has allowed the energy of God to move through you with less friction than ever before because of your inner excavation, inner exploration, and discovery, and deepening into the wisdom of who you know to be at a soul level. And when you stay rooted in that and you don't allow the outside noise to have you second guess, waver, or distract you by putting your energy and attention to things that will not serve you or the planet, then you become this rainbow bridge that it says the ancient scriptures speak about. And it says you raise your vibration and maintain that vibration. And in doing so, you raise the vibration of the planet. And this is another reason why we're seeing so much darkness, because what happens is when we begin to heal, when we begin to unblock and unlock the depth of who we are in that self-discovery, in that experience of ourselves as one with God, the denseness, the darkness, the negativity has no other choice but to be illuminated, to be uplifted, to be alchemized. And so when a lot of it starts coming up, we might think we're going backwards when really it's a signal that all is well, that things are being released, that things are becoming undone, that we are recalibrating to a new frequency, a new experience of heaven on earth. And you play a big part in this. And it's just a beautiful card. And it says, let's see, remember that, the cosmos, the guides, the angels, they sing together through you. Without your body, your voice, and creations, neither can be expressed. For too long, we've been taught that God is outside of us. So to remember, you are someone who remembers that you are one with God, that God is within you, that you are a co-creator with God. You are one with all that is, and you have this divine remembrance. And so you are being called to use your voice, use your authenticity, and use this empowered way of being, knowing this divine truth and living from it to express yourself fully and authentically. Because it's one thing to hold your frequency and vibration, and it's another to express it. And what's going to help recalibrate the field, recalibrate who we are as a humanity, is sharing your authentic truth in a way that you are being called to by God. What is your service? What is your mission? What is your vision? And how are you meant to carry that out through here, through the time you're spending here on earth in this lifetime? And so the way you express your frequency, by speaking, by singing, by dancing, by showing up on YouTube, by having conversations or raising your family, whatever it is, how can you do that while maintaining the pose and the knowledge and the frequency of who you are? Let it be something that just is. Let all things you do be done in love. And let this come from your wholeness and from this place of knowing. And it's interesting, it says, you are the oracle. You, by doing this, by showing up in this way, with this fullness, with this wholeness, with this soul level recognition of um, reflecting back to everyone's own innate inner worthiness and connection to God, you, by expressing yourself fully in this way, you become the oracle. You become the giver of this message, of this beautiful, beautiful good news that everything is okay, all is well, we are one. God loves us, we are love, unconditional love, and true, pure acceptance. And when you live from that knowing, when you live from this internal truth, as the oracle, you express this in whatever form or shape you're meant to, by the service that you give, by the words that you say to yourself and others. And so when it says, do not look for guidance outside, for you hold all the wisdom of the entire universe in the portal over your heart, you are someone who is awakened to the truth of that, who knows, yes, I'm a human being in this human experience, and I'm also one with God. And I hold within me and I have access to the limitless wonders and answers of the universe if only I can open myself up to receive them. And so, living in this way, you receive the divine messages, you receive the divine downloads, you receive the intuitive knowledge that you're then meant to integrate, align with, embody. And again, when you move on this earth in your human body from this space of knowing and from this integrated wisdom that then is embodied, you change the frequency of not only yourself at a cellular level, which they also talked about in this card, I think, you then, that your frequency then ripples out and you create and build things that also hold that frequency, that also hold the activation and the codes of awakening that which is dormant in others. And so you do all that just by being authentically you. So beautiful. You are the rainbow bridge. You are this pillar of light. And so continue shining your light, sharing your message, living from your authentic soul truth, and continue to allow God and the heavens to express itself, ourselves through you. And that's so good. I love it. Um, and yes, by living this way, be the activation that others need as well to awaken, to wake up to who they truly are as well, and watch it ripple into existence in humanity and help create the new earth that everyone is talking about. Okay, so woo, good one. Second card, which is what is happening as a result of this or what we're stepping into. So interesting. I got this card, Unbound. Mm. It says releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. It's till time to release old soul stories that have been playing out in your life. They are coming up to be healed. Ooh, we just talked about it. So good. There has never been a safer time to clear these patterns than right now. Take a look at patterns in your life that you are ready to release. Ancient vows and contracts that your soul made that have an expiration date. It could be a vow of silence or chastity or poverty. It is time to unwind from them. This is the life in which you free yourself from trauma of lives past. What old ways of being have an expiry date? When you name them, you claim them and they stop holding power over you. When acknowledging these old patterns, it is also important to acknowledge how they have served you up until now. For example, a soul pattern of playing small caused by a soul fear of being seen, or sharing your voice would have served you by keeping you safe. In order to grow, you now need to soften by receiving and calling in support. It is time to unbind from the old ways of being that are no longer sustainable. Hold the card on your heart and say, I release all old stories, vows, contracts, and patterns that are no longer aligned with who I came here to be in this present time. I carry the lessons, growth, and gifts, but I no longer choose to live the same story. May I be unbound, unbound, forever unbound. This is so good. This like totally ties into what I was just talking about with the first card. It is time to release the old story, the old soul patterns, the denseness. And in this picture, it's so like you can see it, the shadows and ascending, going up, right? Being released, being unlocked. And it's all being illuminated by the moon. There's a full moon in this card, which is so interesting because full moon energy. Let me see. Yeah, full moon is symbolic of realization, illumination, releasing, purging, letting go. And it's so interesting because with the first card, that's exactly what we were talking about, right? With holding your frequency and seeing all the noise and the chaos and the things going on in this world, seeing them as not a sign that it's not working, but as a sign that things are being illuminated, they are being purged, they are being let go of. And so the card Unbound is acknowledgement of that, is acknowledgement that the old patterns are being let go of, contracts, past lives, and they are coming up to be healed, like we talked about, integrated, made whole again. And there's never been a safer time to clear these patterns than right now. So, in a world that might not feel so safe with everything you might read in the news and what you hear is going on, live from that place of you are safe, you are whole, you are loved, and allow these patterns to, when they come up, not to hold on to them, not to recapture them, not to replay the story. Allow allow yourself to hold that frequency as the pillar of light and see these shadows and these old stories and patterns that come up and notice them with the awareness of who you truly are at a soul level. And just release them. Allow them to go because they're on their way out. And because you're operating from this place and this vibration that's clearer, that's higher, that's rooted in God. When the old patterns come up, notice your awareness and your attention on how you receive them. The old version of you might have spiraled down, held on to them, relived the emotion in your body now. But you'll notice currently when these come up that you're able to just release them and set the intention that you are releasing them. You are unbound, unbound, forever unbound. It is time to unbind from the old ways of being that are no longer sustainable. And so you've done the work, you've done the inner work, you've done the inner excavation, you've integrated lessons, and now it's time to release the denseness. And it's almost like I'm hearing it's like you've reached that point where you have healed on the inside, that you're no longer that person anymore. And so there might have been many times in your life and your past where these old stories come up, these old patterns come up, and you grab onto them and you relive them and you refeel them and you think about them again and say, why didn't I do this or why didn't they do that? And relive all the old hurts and patterns and get them stuck in your head again. But you'll notice this time when they come up, you'll be able to breathe and I can even sense a detachment. They no longer have this cling or hold on your energy anymore because you're so illuminated and connected with um, God. You're rooted on this earth, grounded. You have, you know, you have owned this sense of inner alchemy, and you're no longer being tossed and thrown all over the place in the waves of your emotion and fears and past experiences. So when they come up this time, they might even come up louder to cling on once more to you, to try to envelop you again. And still, I'm sensing this clear, detached, still energy. I say bravo. I say bravo to you watching this video. This message is for you. You have cultivated this inner sense of self so deeply rooted in your truth, so deeply rooted in God, in the universe, in pure love and unconditional love and self acceptance, that these shadows, these old stories, these dense energies, these limited perspectives no longer have this hold on you. And so when they do come up and you feel that detached sense of self, and you feel rooted in your truth, and you feel the unlimited joy and abundance of who you are, just take a deep breath and revel in that and feel that joy, feel that love, feel that pure acceptance of you, of all that is, of the totality of your being, and recognize you are no longer that old version of you. And you never will be again. You are the clear, aware, broadened perspective and channel of someone who is closer to God. And so when those old stories come up, and if you do feel them, they'll move right through. They will not be bound. They will move right through. And I'm hearing there'll just be more fuel to your fire. Those dense energies, those things that come up, yours or others, whether yours or not, because we are one, they'll just continue to fuel your fire. They'll continue to activate your pillar of light. And it just becomes this beautiful feeding of your energy, of your illumination, of your allowance to accept all that is. And watch it transform your life. Watch it transform. And I'm sure you already have. If you're watching this video and this message is for you, you've already seen how it's transforming your life from the inside out. And it's just meant to get bigger and bigger and bigger for you. And allow it and accept it. And be proud of it. And continue showing up authentically as you. Because you are a powerful, worthy, deeply loving, and courageous human being and soul. Know that you are not alone. And I think you know this by now. You've learned this now, even though you might have felt alone a lot of your life. Even if you might have felt disconnected, you can feel the sense of belonging in the oneness of the universe, in the oneness with all that is. And yeah, this is such a beautiful message today. I felt called to get on. I haven't, even though I love doing these soul messages, I haven't came on and done one in a while. And so I felt called to do one today. So again, if this message found you, let me know if this resonates, what you think about it. And I bless you. I wish you well in your journey. I'm sending all the love and positive thoughts and energy your way to continue cultivating your fire, your inner spark, and I'm so proud of you for allowing yourself to be the oracle, to share your message, to live authentically expressed as who you truly are, and be the catalyst and role model for others to awaken, to deepen into their truth. And again, bravo to you. I'm sending so much love. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.